Hi guys, this video wasn't planned, but since some friends are coming over this evening and I was gonna do my makeup anyway, I thought, why not make a video of it? I'm planning a soft gray taupey smoky eye, and for that I always use this Bourjois Taupe Essential 63 eyeshadow, but since this is discontinued, I thought it wouldn't be fair to use this in case you don't have it. So I have three palettes in front of me. One of them is the Tarte Clay Play Face Palette. The other one is the Budoir Eyes from Too Faced. And the third one is a custom palette by Inglot, if I can take the lid off. So let's begin. I already started with my base. I put on Hylamite Age Abler and MAC Face and Body in the color N2. Priming my eyelids with NARS Pro Prime eyeshadow base. What's left on my finger, I'm just sweeping it on my lower lash line. I'm setting my eyelids with this color and this color, just on a Real Technique setting brush. I just want something to lock down the primer. So I'm taking a Morphe B13 and I'm going to put Stone and Dunes all over my eyelids, but tapping it really well. I just want a wash of color, and then I'm going to decide how strong I want this soft smoky eye to be. Now I'm taking Smoke on a kind of flat shading brush. This is a Hungarian brush company, a bit more fluffy than a MAC 239, for instance. I'm trying to be very careful with this because it has quite a bit of fallout, so I don't want to clean up too much. And the B13, I want to mauve it up a bit, so I'm taking this color from my Inglot palette. I think Inglot shadows have numbers instead of names. It really reminds me of MAC's Quarry, which is my go-to transition shade if I want something a bit more cool toned. Now I'm taking Instinct and a bit of Sand, just to brighten up this part a bit. Ooh, that's pigmented. Yeah, this made it too ashy. So let's salvage the situation with a bit of Birthday Suit from this Too Faced Budoir Eyes palette. I'm just taking my MAC 239, flip it. The less brushes I have to clean up, the better. And some of this other Inglot color. I love to mix and match colors, and in tutorials usually I try to stick with one palette or not too many different colors, but since this is a get ready with me and usually this is the way I do my makeup, I put in a bunch of different stuff. I thought that okay, then this is what you're going to see. I did some cleaning up with a Q-tip, and now I'm doing my concealing before I decide how to proceed with my eyelids. I want something on my lower lashes as well, lower lash line, and I think I'm going to get a bit better picture with this on. I always find the best way to blend out my concealer is with my fingers. On a Zoeva 231, I'm going to mix Stone and this mauvey greigey color from Inglot. Tap it. Ooh, did you see the excess I just took off? I don't necessarily repeat all the shadows on my lower lash line. I think if the lower lash line and your lid match and they look good together, then they absolutely don't have to be the same. I absolutely wasn't planning on using this color, this beautiful plummy color, but I just can't help myself. So on a Real Techniques shading brush, I'm just pressing a little bit here, mainly focusing on the outer part, or the outer third, not third half. I'm sorry if I'm always looking that way, but I finally have a monitor and I can check myself, because the viewfinder wasn't really doing it. And what's left on the brush, I'm just taking it. I swore I wasn't gonna do any burgundy plummy shades on my eyes, but apparently I just can't help. I'm not done with my eyes, but now I'm using Makeup Forever HD Powder. This is the older version, I mean packaging wise. Now they came out with a newer one. And the reason I'm using this puff that came with it, no, actually it didn't come with it, I had to buy it, but it doesn't matter, is that my foundation is Face and Body, which doesn't have a lot of coverage, and I don't have a very good skin day. I was shedding earlier this morning, and I think this is the powder you can absolutely put on with a puff. Of course, carefully and not too much. But this really gave me this airbrushed look. I'm not big on contouring when it comes to my own makeup, but since I have this palette at hand, I'm going to use this middle color and tap a lot of the excess off. This is very pigmented, so be careful with it. You always want to start slow and build up if necessary. Never underestimate the power of blending your contour and bronze. A little bit here. Just what's left on the brush. I didn't dip in the product again. Blending. I want a really subtle highlight today, so I'm using Morphe's M509 brush. And I'm taking Hourglass's Diffuse Light. And I'm taking just a teensy bit of this Solstice color from the Tarte palette. You're probably sick of seeing me using this Maybelline Fit Me blush in Cosmopolitan, but this is such a pretty color. I'm taking a clean blending brush. This is a Milani one, and I'm using Fuzzy Handcuffs, what a name, and just blend all the edges out. Inner corner highlight, Satin Sheet from the Budoir. Since my whole eye basically is matte, I'm really packing on this inner corner highlight. And what's left on the brush, I'm just sweeping on my brow bone. Tight lining. Eyebrows. Again, my favorite H&M eyebrow pencil in espresso brown. I always buy like 2, 3 at a time. I'm releasing the pressure as I go around where my eyebrow starts, because I don't want to look angry. And when I do my eyebrows, I always do, or anybody else's, I always do a lot of small strokes instead of one big. That's not a good idea when it comes to brows. I don't like this inner corner highlight, so I'm taking a clean Q-tip and just taking some of it off and taking this birthday suit and placing a minuscule amount over there. On my waterline, I'm taking NYX's Jewel. Since I can't find my L'Oreal Lash Paradise, I'm taking the Volume Stylist Sisters from Essence. And I'm taking the lighter pink one on the roots of my lashes, really massaging them on. That gives me volume. And now for length, I'm taking the darker purple one. I have to comb this through. For lips, I'm debating between MAC Mer, MAC Fall, and I have a mini version of the Ultra Satin Lips from Colourpop in the color Dopey. I'm going to be talking and drinking this evening, and I'm not going to be, touching up my makeup at all, I think. I'm going with the Dopey, so I'm taking this stub of a lip pencil. This is Prairie Sunset by H&M, and I'm just taking it all over my lip. Dopey on my lips. So this is the finished look for this night in with my friends. If I was a bit undecisive, it was because I really didn't plan on doing this video. I hope you like this look. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Feel free to leave a comment, follow me on Instagram, and have a great day.